Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and yes, you know what I'm gonna do. Alright, welcome to our new subscribers, welcome to the FAR fam. Here we know how to have fun and we keep it what? Real. Alright guys, let's get right into it. But before we do that, for those who have been watching this channel and you have not yet to subscribe, go ahead and click the button and subscribe. And for everyone, if you haven't turned on your post notification, please do turn that bell on. That's how you're gonna know that your girl just posted a video, okay? So go ahead and do that. All right guys, let's get into it. So yeah, story time. Wow, I never thought I would be doing a story time, but I think that this is soothing to do a story time. So one of my sisters shared this with me, actually with a group of us, and I figured I should come and talk about it here. So let's get right into the little story here. So it says, I am here having a discussion. Sex before marriage. So you're in the church and you're dating a brother and you guys decide to get married. Is it okay to have sex before the marriage? If it's even one time? Or honeymoon night, which I'm not sure. I'm here thinking probably like the night before the wedding type of thing. So some guys were basically saying, now I'm going to talk into my Jamaican language. So yeah, after I'm going to translate. So basically, the guys basically said, I'm not buying a pussy in a bag. I have to get it 1 or 2 times first. Wanna help me? I'm not buying a pussy in a bag. I have to get it 1 or 2 times first.
1 or 2 times first.
Alright, and wow, I don't even know if I should tell in the other part, but basically that's what it is. So in translation, the guys are saying that they are not going to get married to the girl or the person they're dating or talking to or courting, and these guys are actually Christian men. No, that's another story, but we might just get into it in this story time. And it's real. This is something that just happened. But basically they're saying they're not going to get married to someone unless they tried it at least 1 or 2 times, because they want to know if that worked down there, or if that person can perform, or they want to test drive the car before they buy it type of thing. If y'all know what I'm saying, because that's the other figurative speech to it. But anyways, it's quite interesting, and I told the ladies, because we had a discussion about it, and I was telling them, you know what, it's not even about the Christian men. And one of the ladies, I believe, she was saying, this is so sad to know that these are Christian men speaking like this, and are there any good men out there? I do want to say there are good men out there still, and I do believe in the right time you will have your good man. Okay, in the right time you will meet the person, the one for you. I do believe that in general, and I express that to the ladies. But overall, ladies, one thing I have to say in all of this, be careful. Be careful. That's why the word of God says you should hide your heart with all diligence, because out of the heart comes the issues of life. So in translation, you should guard your heart with all diligence. Guard your heart with all that you have. Okay, watch over your heart, protect your heart, because out of this little heart that you have, there's a lot of emotions going on in there, and there's a lot of different issues in life. And if you let the wrong man in your heart, or if you let the wrong woman in your heart, you will leave yourself broken, because your heart is a place where it's receptible, it's receivable. So if you let any and any old thing in it, you will do any and any old thing, and you'll just accept any and any old thing. So that's how vulnerable the heart can be. So in regard to this though, women, don't ever feel like you have to give it up in order to keep a man. Never feel that way, because the truth is, any man that puts you in that position, he does not love you. Now, we're not saying mistakes cannot happen. We're not saying, and we had this discussion in the group, we're not saying that you guys really do love each other and you just ended up in a compromise situation where you let your guards down, you know, you're burning, literally, like you're in a relationship. And let's just be real, when you're in a relationship, anything can happen, and that's why there are guidelines and rules to how you should go about courting. But yeah, never feel like you have to give everything to a guy in order for him to respect you, in order for him to marry you, in order for him to love you. Never feel that way. The best thing about it, if we could teach more that when you keep your virginity, or when you keep yourself before you get married, it's a beautiful thing. That's a gift that you should give to your husband. This is a prized possession that you should give to the one that deserves it the most. That one that decided to commit to you. That one that decided to say, bone of my bone and flesh of my flesh. That same type of thing that Adam said in Genesis chapter 2, when he saw a woman being presented before him, he's the one that actually named woman woman. And I love to talk about this. Actually, I always talk about this in my seminars and in anything that I have to expound about relationships. Woman, I want you to know that when a man loves you, he'll commit to you. When a man loves you, he's not gonna look for any cheapskate way out. Okay, he's not gonna look for anything. You don't have to give him your body. You don't even have to pick up a book. You don't even have to do much. You know, when a man is really interested in you, he will pursue you. He will do the necessary things in order for you to become his wife, and you don't have to compromise to be his wife. But you know, it really is heartbreaking to know that Christian men think about this, because we know men in the world, they'll tell you. Men in the world will tell you straightforward, like, this is why I'm in the relationship, for sex and nothing else, or I'm not going to marry you unless you live with me, and all these type of things. And that is a different topic there. But I just want to say,
if that same cat in the bag that man or the men are talking about, that they're not going to catch no puss in the bag, if that same cat is smart, that same cat will know she ain't going nowhere and doing nothing with no man unless he commits to her at the altar.
If that same cat is smart, that same cat will know she ain't going nowhere and doing nothing with no man unless he commits to her at the altar, making her his wife and pledging before his friends and family that this is my wedded wife. This is the woman that I love, and this is the woman that I want to spend the rest of my life with.
But yeah, I hope this video and this little story time helps someone out there, because I know a lot of women, they really feel like this is what they have to do in order to be loved. And I felt that way when I was in high school and I was courting.
Because I know a lot of women, they really feel like this is what they have to do in order to be loved. And I felt that way when I was in high school, and I was in my little high school relationship, which is another story. You know, you felt like you had to be a part of the club, and you felt like you had to have sex in order to keep someone. And I felt that so many times, like, if I don't give myself to him, then he won't stay. Can I just be real with someone here? A lot of times as women, we're so gullible. We give and we give and we give, and when we don't receive anything back, we feel like there's something missing, and so we are willing to do anything. We are willing to lay anything on the table. We're literally willing to just give our bodies and ourselves in order to keep someone. But can I just let you know, and even vice versa for the men, because some women will throw themselves at you, and you've just got to be careful, right? Don't give the wrong person your body. Give the person that has commitment in regards to marriage, and not just a mouth talk, because people will give you that mouth talk. Yeah, I'm gonna marry you. Yeah, of course I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with you. And once they hit it, they quit it. So don't be caught up in that. All right, ladies, I really hope that someone's soul is blessed And I love you guys, and please do comment below if you want to hear more story times like this. This one was a real one, guys, and I just wanted to share this out there with you guys because I know that many people are facing situations like this, and if you could just hear someone's testimony and story, then you will be delivered. So God bless you all. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. If you're not yet a part of the FAR fam, do not hesitate to subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell. All right guys, your girl is out.